Drew is like you take Dr. Will, Dan Giesling, Morgan Pope, mix them together, take that player, and give them a lobotomy. That's what Drew is.
The sweet potato. I love it. I thought I was gonna walk in here, it's gonna be some black people with the sweet potato.
Fucking Bojan. Alright.
Damn. That's exactly how we would always say it in the house. It's like, kale. Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
And now, it's time for the Sweet Potato Podcast featuring Matt and Theron.
And they said we wouldn't be back. They said we wouldn't be back. We're as back as Angela was with that Blockbuster win, because it is another episode of the Sweet Potato Podcast, Big Brother Recap Edition. And we're your host, Matt and Theron. You know, we don't really have an intro. Like, we never really introduce ourselves.
We just, because, you know why?
Because
we just jump right into it.
Because we just jump right into it.
That's kind of our thing.
We just jump right into it.
How
are we doing? How are we doing since we last recorded? It's been a full week since we put out an episode. No Tuesday ep this week. Last time we chatted, it was Big Brother recap.
Nikki. Yeah, that's true. Well, we have started live tweeting though, so those who follow the Twitter,
you have started live tweeting, and it's great. I heard you got into an argument with somebody. You were telling me.
It was a brief argument because I did say I didn't like a steamroll, and they kind of got really upset, but it was kind of like, you know that like picture, and it's like the monkey doing this, and it's like the tiger like yelling at him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It kind of felt like that, because I didn't really understand, like, even he wasn't really making much sense.
As much as I... So this
he was
is
just kind of arguing to argue.
You tweet, as much as I want Thog or Kamu gone, the concept of the house blindsiding Angela, no matter what, or no matter how unlikely, is keeping me going. I hate a steamroll, hashtag BB26.
Because is that not, like, entertaining?
Casper Princess 9, Big Brother and Dancing with the Stars, quote tweets, a steamroll when icons themselves have won 3 comps? 4th week ally won HOH, but tried to take out one of their most loyal numbers. Broke up the power structure of the tool shed. 5th week, they had no power. 6th week, 2 out of the 3 icons were nominated, and 1 used the Diamond Power of Veto on one of them. And they then continue. Now 1 is back to being suspicious of their most loyal ally. So where's the steamroll? You respond with, D. Devins and Angelo have been in the majority alliance the whole game, even being nominated this week with D and Devins. They have the votes to stay. I love D and Devins, but I want a week where they actually have to fight to stay.
Yeah, so, like, the way, like, yeah, okay, I kind of see what they're saying, I guess. But when I'm thinking of a steamroll, like, I'm thinking of, like, these 3 people are, like, driving. Like, when I think of a steamroll, I'm talking about, like, literally a steamroller. Like, D, Devins, and Angela are driving a steamroller. And for the first 4 weeks, it was the red corner. And they drove over all the competition in the Roman Empire and completely destroyed the competitors of that alliance. And then they take a really harsh turn, and the whole steamroller topples over, and it crushes Lyric, and it explodes. And then they jump to another one that's made up of their new majority alliance, and then they start going after the former people in the red corner. Like, I feel like that's...
Listen, D and Devins are strategic, and they're being rewarded for
Oh, no, it's great. And it's good gameplay. I don't, you know...
You're just on the side of the underdogs.
I don't like the time capsule for this season, but that's beside the point. We already talked about that last episode. I do, however, as much... Like, I like D and Devins. I just think it's boring when I go into a week and I'm like, oh, I know who's going home this week.
Here's the thing, though. I don't agree with that, because I don't think these few weeks I've known who's been going home. Ashley was a surprise. That Rome was a surprise. Lyric was a surprise. You know, Drew winning the freaking...
surprise.
Rome was a surprise. I mean, Drew winning the Blockbuster was a surprise. Jason going home was a shock. Jason not winning the Blockbuster was entertaining TV. Look at this week. Angela winning the Blockbuster. We sent home Kamu. Like, every week, it has been entertaining TV. So I do not agree.
I guess. I don't know. I honestly feel like I feel like it's been like the house target going home every week, other than Lyric.
So then we got some pretty good ones. We got Kamu has been evacuated. You then tweet,
I know.
I have a
Kamu's
very
been
good
evacuated.
feeling about this upcoming week. I think we're gonna start seeing some
I
big
do.
moves and switch ups.
I do. I absolutely am excited for this week.
And then you tweet, just saw a tweet calling FAP Israel. What is BB Twitter? You know, BB
That was
Twitter
a crazy
is
tweet.
just
Referring to FAP as Israel is definitely a choice.
a vote to evacuate. Yeah, so we'll get into it. I do like what Twitter has been saying. And Daniel Reyes has been saying we want a Taylor HOH. But yeah, we'll get into it. So, do you want to just like start with the beginning of the week? Because wow, it was an interesting week nonetheless. We get I wake up, Friday morning, very scared. We get an expected a Yash HOH, which I'm
kind of liking
very
Yash.
shocked. I'm not there yet.
He's playing a good game.
I think he's a little stupid.
I agree, but honestly, like where I am with this, if I'm being totally honest, this season's cast is not clicking with me like last season's did.
Okay.
I really don't think the cast is there.
I disagree.
Like
I think
it was last year.
The cast is here. I disagree. The cast is here. I just think that your favorites aren't doing well, and that's why you have a sour note.
But who are my favorites?
They went home.
They did.
Yeah,
and it's
but
like I just feel like I'm looking at kind of idiots who are just playing into.
They are being idiots. Speaking of Yash, I mean,
they are.
He doesn't take D's bribe like a freaking idiot, and watch D get power next week, and Yash's ass is out the door. Yash got blindsided. If you think about it, if Yash took D's $5,000 deal, we probably would not have. D probably wouldn't have wanted to take Yash out next week. He would have protected himself. He could have even aligned with D. He could have been in good graces of all of them. The Wolfpack could have stayed.
I disagree.
That's broken up.
I think that if Yash, I know now, was it kind of a mistake? Yes, because Yash didn't know this. But if Yash had taken the bribe, then Devins wouldn't have had to use the Diamond Power of Veto.
True. We did get 2 powers.
And D and Devins would have had another week of immunity.
That is true. That is true. We'll get into the strategic element of the Diamond Power Veto, which I really liked, but that is a good way to look at it. So the HOH was a knockout comp. How do you feel about the knockout comps? Because I actually
like them.
It gives like an underdog a very good ability to win, like an Ava Pearl, getting carried to the end. Like it can be a surprising HOH, and I was shocked to see Yash win. It was a Barrett Yash final 2, from what I understand. Let's talk about Barrett, your favorite client. He is on your fantasy team. Boring
rat.
When he talks,
rat fuck jumbotron engineer.
Yeah, as Evil Dick says, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
he's just like, oh, can we pull up the tweet, the clip of him making a move on D? What was that?
My god. So that's what I was trying to talk. I don't know if we talked about it on the pod or not. But remember I was talking about...
No, because...
was it with you? Maybe I was talking with Daniela. I was talking to somebody about, like... Oh my god. I was talking to somebody about, basically, like... the fact that Barrett... or D doesn't, like, F with Barrett. And they were like, no. Oh, it was Jill. They were like, oh, no. Barrett and D, like, they're so cute. I was like, no. D does not want that.
She does not want that at all. I see some... BB Twitter has some really, like, degenerate people on it. Oh, yeah, let's pull this one up. This is probably the hardest watch.
Oh, I will. Love you.
Go yell in the DR if you have to.
It's just like... It's just like the way she immediately gets up. Not look at her face. Not... Oh, God. Oh. It's so bad. That's so bad. That's like, actually, I can't even believe I just saw that.
Sure.
Did you see the clip of
It's like a hostage situation.
Did you see the clip of D walking out to the backyard the other day in her workout clothes with her coffee, and Kamu's about to run right back in, and then he does a 360 turn when he sees D. He like walks back right.
I didn't
right
see that.
away.
That's funny. That's really funny.
They're not getting along very well. So
No.
Yash is in a interesting situation. So D decides that she's going to throw this HOH because she doesn't need it. And when Yash wins, she's jumping up and down because of the Wolfpack Alliance, which they all like to do.
I forgot about that, yeah.
And Dee's like under the assumption, she's like, yeah, no, like I'm so excited, Yash is HOH. And she goes into the prep room with Devins, and they're like dancing up and down, and they're like, oh my god, 6 weeks of safety and they haven't put us on the block? Are you stupid? Dee's going up to the camera, they're stupid. And Yash has this big plan that he wants an icon out, and it's mostly enforced by Kamu. Kamu's basically the person that goes up to Yash and is like, I want D out. And he was like, if I win HOH, I would put D up as my target. Where Yash is like, well, no, D's a pawn. Which, like, is interesting.
So, I think this is one of my biggest issues with this season. There's this sort of, like, the way the icons, but specifically D and Devins, are viewed as if they have, like, more... They're viewed as if they have, like, more value. Like, they're acting like if, hypothetically, like, the way they're talking about it, it's as if, let's say Barrett is HOH and he puts D and Devins up. The way they're treating it is like they have the ability, which they do, but they're acting like they have the ability to just take themselves off the block and take over the HOH and immediately send everyone home. Like, they're acting like, why have they not been nominated yet? Devin still has not touched the block.
Yeah, that's actually shocking because Yash and Devins are chill, and I was shocked that he didn't put all 3 icons up, but I guess Devins and Yash are good. I don't know about that after this week, but...
I get the idea of, like, the icons are powerful and you want to be aligned with them, but, like, you can't let them get far, because I don't care what stupid bullshit Drew says. If you played a horrible game, if you played a horrible floaty game and made no game moves, and you're sitting next to someone who already won Survivor but made a lot of really good game moves, guess who's winning? Not you, Drew.
Yeah, for sure. Because I also think the jury votes on who America wants as well. I do think that there's influence.
And, like, they're scared. They're scared to make a move. And yes, every single person who has tried to, like, play and make a move has been taken out under the influence of the icons, but they only have power because people like Drew and Barrett give them power because they refuse to play their own games.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's so annoying because it's like, again, I like D and Devins. I really hope, like, they make it far, and I hope one of them wins, but I'm so sick of watching it just be like the D and Devin show, and they don't even have to try it. It's like D said to the camera. Are they stupid?
I'm
like, seriously. Like, she makes a really good point. They're not even. It's not even. I mean, compared to what they have to go through again on Survivor, they're surrounded by these, like, freaking lame-o.
Although, to be fair, that's what it was last year as well with Rachel. I mean, multiple times that season, Rachel's like, I'm playing with idiots. These newbies are stupid. There was a select few that were good last year.
Rachel had... I felt like she just had a lot more, like... Rachel really had to fight in the beginning.
Yeah, she did.
Rachel had no one.
But Rachel was never
in the minority of the house. She wasn't, but she was in the minority of the house for a long time. The goal, clearly, last season was to chip away at everyone who aligned themselves with Rachel until she was isolated, but she just played a really good game and managed to, like, keep those that she cared about with her and build herself up until she had her alliance.
Remember that Riley eviction? That Riley eviction was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm really loving? I'm loving this alliance of the crossovers plus Melody Mallory. I'm liking that. Those are all my clients. Thoughts on that?
again, it's just like, I don't know. Like Melody and Mallory are kind of maybe starting to try to play their own game, but Melody is just doesn't have the ability to win anything. I need Mallory to pull through and start.
Yeah, a little bit.
Lifting some weight. Although Melody and Mallory are talking about flipping on Drew and Barrett.
I did see that.
And going after the icons.
Did you see how Mallory was stuck while Kamu was holding core in the HOH room, and then Yash right after that?
Yep.
Unskippable cutscene.
Literally 3 hours. I was checking BB Twitter over the course of 3 hours, and she was talking to Kamu and Yash the entire time.
I left camera 3 on during my shift, and every time I looked, I go, why is she still talking to them? I was like, nothing interesting. Like, it's always them spilling their game to her, and it's like, y'all are dumb, bro.
The two of them, I think, other than the icons, I think the two of them are positioned the best in the house right now.
So,
and I could so see a Melody, imagine like Melody, Mallory, Taylor, and Yash. That's like those four could like make some serious moves as an alliance.
For sure. And it would be a good like pair, a good alliance to go against the icons.
Because I want to see them have to like work. I want to see the icons. I don't want this to be handed to them. If they want to win, they need to
I do not. Okay, so I actually disagree with you. I don't think that it's being handed to the icons. They are fighting. They're just not fighting in the way of they need to get off the block. They're fighting on we're not going to be nominated, and they are controlling the house. You can't say that you can't say D and Devs are controlling the house, but then say that they're not fighting and getting handed a win, because those two do not. They cross each other out. Okay.
No, I disagree, because I think that
D and Devs aren't floating.
If they were playing some kind of like social, if they were playing this like really good social game, but I really don't think they
kind of are though. The only icon that you can say is floating is Angela.
Well, yeah, but D and Devins have like they didn't have to earn anyone's trust.
True, but at the same time, you can't act like they're not winning. Well, D's not, but Devin is winning competitions.
Oh, he is, for sure.
So,
it's just like
I think this would be an interesting argument.
Like I want to see them fight for a social game too. Because they have a social game, but it's built off of like if they came in and played the same game but weren't reality TV icons, they wouldn't be in the position they're in right now.
That is true.
But the power and influence they have in the house is contingent on the fact that they both played Survivor. That is what it's based on.
That is true, but if that's the case, then they should have been nominated and out of the house by now.
They should have.
Your clients need to step up. It's not a case of, oh no, they're being handed the win.
Who are my clients?
Well, I'm saying all the newbies need to step up for your argument.
Yeah, they do. And that's what my argument is that it's if D and Devins win, it's no one's fault but the newbies. And the reason I'm saying that they would be getting handed a win is because the newbies didn't put up a fight.
Because I think there's an argument online that it's production's meddling. There's production interference.
No, I disagree.
Why did the time capsule be put in and then only the icons have 1 powers? It's like, well, I do understand the criticism of having the time capsule on a reality veteran season.
Yeah.
With that being said,
I hate the time capsule.
Truly, I do think that that's just how luck's been going with them. Like, I do think that they're just hitting the button at the wrong time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Something like that is
there's rules against it. So there's like reality TV laws, but you know.
Well, no, but isn't Big Brother different because it's not a reality show?
It's a game show.
I thought there was like I saw something that Big Brother has like different rules and regulations.
There's game show law, like in the sense of like Rachel Riley's elimination was legally fair, but like it did go against the rules of the game in the sense of like it changed the format to send somebody home. But
yeah, but they go against
she did have a chance to save herself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's talk about the veto competition.
OTEV. Always loving OTEV.
Loving OTEV.
Microwaved Grimace OTEV.
The Blob. I did like this theme. It was awesome.
You know what? Can we talk about themes for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, I haven't been watching the edits really, but like they are not really. I feel like they're not using the theme.
the time
This
travel
whole time
theme.
travel theme.
It's kind of an excuse to dress up in costume in different like time periods.
Yeah.
Like I think though what they should do, it would be fun for them to travel back to old competitions. Like an iconic like the football veto that Frankie Grande won. Like imagine they travel back
on Twitter that they should be using this not to be like, oh, like time periods, but like through like Big Brother eras.
Yeah. Like bring back, you know, Frankie, have him dress up like in the same football uniform that he won that veto, or bring, you know, go to another
Don't
iconic
bring back
competition.
Frankie Grande.
He's a shoo-in for BB All Stars 3. I feel like he's a shoo-in.
Oh. No. Oh my god, is that what they're gonna announce?
All Stars 3? I feel like that'd be BB30 though.
Yeah, you're right.
Like 3 for 30, 3 for, you know, All Stars 3. It just kind of like makes sense. Who would you want?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting. I'm kind of getting sick of All Star seasons. It's
you are getting sick of All Star seasons. You are getting sick of All Star.
I am getting sick of All Star. If it was different, but I'm kind of sick of All Star seasons.
So
did you see what Morgan tweeted, by the way? That she has some kind of there's some big announcement.
Big announcement, Thursday. Yeah. People are thinking.
So okay, you know what I saw? You know what I saw? I saw somebody say that they think Morgan Pope and Ashley Hollis manufactured the Twitter beef so they can both get on Traders, like Brittany Haynes and Danielle Reyes were on Traders with Big Brother beef.
Oh, maybe, but I don't know if like Morgan going on Traders makes sense, but is Ashley? Ooh, it does make sense.
It really doesn't.
I'm excited for that Traders season 5. You know, I was showing Daniela, friend of the pod Daniela, our Traders wish list, and she goes, "Yo, why Hoda?" She's like, "Why did both of you blindly choose Hoda without talking to one another?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? That's true." But like, she's just like, she's an icon to the podcast, you know.
What was that? Do we have that? Can we
should we pull it up?
Can we pull it up real quick?
We're going on a tangent, but
When are we not?
You know.
There's not that much to talk about this week, to be honest, with Big Brother, so I'm okay.
Well, other than the veto ceremony.
Oh, with Otev though, I will say, did you see what Yash did to win the veto?
What did he do?
He went into. I didn't watch it, but I saw people talking about it. So forgive me if I'm a little off base with this, but I believe he went to the pile. Because they had to get pictures, right? Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
And did they each have like their own area they had to look for a picture in?
You can look for a picture in the entire area.
Okay, so he started. Oh, but did they have to find different pictures?
Yeah, so like a question would be like,
okay,
who got evicted on a vote that was even, and the answer is Chuck, or odd, and the answer is Chuck, and you have to go find Chuck's headshot.
Okay.
But I think that there's a lot more pictures that are wrong than right, so it's harder to find.
Yeah, I saw Yash was just taking multiple like of the correct pictures.
Well, you know what happened to Barrett? Barrett dropped the answer, like he was like second up, and he dropped the answer down, and it fell in the goo, and then he couldn't find it in the pool. Like he got to the top, dropped his answer, and then it fell in the water.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. I think Yash took that one that he dropped and was like holding on to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this was my wish list. So I did like Alyssa Liu and Michael May.
Yeah, that was a very. Look, some of these
D,
are. Oh shit.
Erica Jane.
D's getting that Traders call, I think.
Felicia, Hoda, Lindsay Hubbard.
Dude, D is definitely getting that Traders call.
Oh, absolutely.
With the run she's been on, for sure.
Nene League, Sue, Taylor, New York, Bianca, Chip Gaines was a wild card. Candy Muse, Ken Jennings, I feel like I pulled. Les Goldman from Hardcore Pawn. Miss J. Alexander, Renee from Storage Wars.
Yep, that's a
Rob C, The Miz.
Rob C, Redemption,
Tyson Wes Wilson. Ooh, that was pre-scandal Wes Wilson. That was a pull, wasn't it? That was a pull. And then Dr. Will, obviously. Yours was very similar, though. Oh. Whoops.
Oh.
Did we?
Oh God.
We got Cynthia Bailey and Michael May. Drita. Erica Jane. Jen Johnson.
Dude, I put Michael May as well. Damn.
Yes.
Oh, Jen Johnson would be great.
Hoda. Joan from Golden Bachelorette. Baby Gorgeous.
Oh my God, I forgot about her.
Mary Sue, Teresa Giudice, Donald Glover, Drewski, Candy Muse, Jojo Siwa, Josh Martinez, Michael Cera, Pat
That would be
McAfee,
good.
Rob C, Miz, Tyson. Look, we had these three.
Yeah.
Robert Irwin, I feel like is
Robert
shoo-in.
Irwin.
And then Jesse from Summer House, Jesse Solomon.
Wow, that's like kind of. Oh my god, dude! Imagine Drewski.
It's not that. I don't think it's that out of like left field.
It's
I feel
not
like, low key.
Like a Drewski or a Shane Gillis. I think is like likely.
I feel like a Teresa and a
two.
Cynthia Bailey makes sense. Like I feel like we're actually probably clocked that. Yeah. And we probably clocked Morgan. And I do truly believe that like a Rob C comeback or like the Miz, like that like makes sense.
I can see a Tyson too, honestly. After
I can see a Tyson, yeah.
The House of Villains to Traders pipeline is real.
And Alyssa Liu makes sense as well. They love an Olympian. They love an Olympian. They love an Olympian.
Yeah, but I don't know. But you keep in mind that was Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir were very topical.
Well, it's because they filmed it knowing that
because Olympics happened while airing. So I just don't think they would do it.
So let's talk about this veto ceremony. Yash wins the veto, does not use it, but the Rick Devens, the news reporter, says breaking news. Hey Yash, this veto ceremony is just getting started.
He's so corny, and I love it. I love how corny it is.
He's like, I have the
corny.
diamond power of veto. I have the diamond power of veto. And he goes, I had
this
a dream
one's
last
for you,
night.
Jeff Probst.
I had a dream from the survivor god, Jeff Probst. Said, are you gonna, the fans gave you that power, and you're gonna let one of our fellow survivors sit on that block to go home? And I woke up and it was the veto ceremony. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I've decided to use the diamond power of veto on D. And then D starts jumping. Like, it was very good. And Yash was like so thrown off. It was great.
Yeah. No, I will say, I want to say something about the diamond power of veto. This absolutely should not have been a time capsule prize.
Why?
Because look at the other powers. This one is way more overpowered than all of them.
Oh, Coin of Destiny.
Coin of Destiny lets you... I mean, how long can you use Coin of Destiny for? Do we know?
I would assume that it would be probably a similar time frame. Is that crazy to assume?
So Coin of Destiny is like a HOH takeover, right?
I will say some of the rewards. So we have
hold on.
The replay power would we allow a head of household to win, serve as HOH,
and then compete in the next HOH.
Compete in the next HOH, which is pretty.
That's not that great. That's fine.
Never have not passed.
You still have to win it.
The Diamond POV.
That's stupid. That's overpowered. No, you know the thing about Coin of Destiny is mystery competitor is fine. BB Bribe isn't that good. Do you know what the problem with Coin of Destiny is? You still have it's a 50-50 shot. That's the difference.
That is true, but also you have to consider that there's also levels of the punishments as well.
Yeah, but like we're talking about like, okay, these are the prizes you can win. You can never have to be a have-not. That's really not a good prize. Coin of Destiny is an HOH takeover, but there's only a 50-50 shot of getting it. The bribe is good, but you can't use it for any serious game move, like big game moves, because they can turn it down. 5,000 is not that much. It's not enough to jeopardize someone's game. The replay is good, but you still need to win the next HOH.
True.
It just gives you another chance. And what was the other one?
The never a have not pass.
The one between that and replay.
Oh, the mystery competitor. So like how Casey
Keanu
got that in Casey game.
Yeah, but that's just like one comp win.
With that being said,
the Diamond Power of Veto
name another power
you guaranteed immunity for 6 weeks.
Name another power from Big Brother history though that you would have rather had.
I mean, I would have rather not had the time capsule, but
America's Veto could have been fun.
Yeah, I just think the Diamond Power of Veto is or they could have made it like nerfed it. Because the problem is, okay, you have the Diamond Power of Veto. There's no downside. All of these other ones have downsides.
Yeah, but would you
right?
feel the same if your client got it though?
My client did get it. Devins is my client.
I know, but like someone like a newbie, let's say a newbie got it and used it, would you be feeling the same? Because I don't know if you would be. I truly think that there is a double standard when it comes to the
power
icons.
should have some kind of downside.
It does have a downside. It brings a major target on your back. And think about it. Imagine Devins was going around telling people he had that.
Well, that would be really stupid. That's something that Drew would do if he had it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
I don't know.
Good and bad.
I just feel like it's just too overpowered. It shouldn't have been 6 weeks.
Are you happy that D got off the block?
Oh, yeah. I'm thrilled.
Did you like the icons dancing?
Yeah, it was great.
Because you had a take on that was really funny. You said
oh, yeah, I saw. Well,
the,
this wasn't my take. I saw someone on Twitter because when they were all partying and then like D and Devins hugged, but Angela wasn't hugged. And I saw someone on Twitter who was like, watch Angela like get really insecure about this and like get paranoid over it and like convince herself that they're targeting her and flip on the icons.
Like low key one of like the funniest things I've heard in like a long time. Because the icons dancing, you know, there is this like thing always in the back of my head of like D and Devins do so much in front of Angela. I'm shocked that Angela just accepts that she's third in line. Like
she's kind of like a friend cock.
She's like a friend of, right? She's kind of like a friend of, you know?
No, I said a friend cock.
I know, but she's kind of like a friend of.
Oh, yeah.
She needs some Jackie Goldschneider thirstiness to kind of like boost her up. Like imagine Angela goes against the icons. That would be some good TV.
So here's the thing. Angela's kind of low-key, as Evil Dick would call her, the ring neck Karen. She is actually kind of putting herself in a really good spot because she's essentially been floating, but she's locked in with the icons.
Yeah.
And she's been able to do some pretty outlandish things and have D and Devins do damage control for her. But when it comes time for the house to inevitably, which it seems like they might, wake up and start targeting the icons, D and Devins are way bigger targets than Angela, and Angela can use that to her advantage.
That's true. That's very true.
I could easily see Angela, you know, that little that made up alliance of Yash, Taylor, Melody, and Mallory. I could easily see Angela joining up on them.
Well, yeah. Did you see that Mallory made her that little card?
Flipping. Yeah.
Angela's having a bad day, and Melody made one of those like serial killer cards where she cuts out the letters from like all those boxes.
Oh yeah,
so,
I did see that.
Speaking of Angela wins the BB blockbuster. I was floored, to be honest with you. I was shook, and she had a good strategy though. She was sitting on the ground or kneeling on the ground and waiting for the ball instead of frantically on like with Kamu and Thok. They were all frantic.
Now I will say, a lot of people, I've seen people online get upset because Angela has multiple times throughout the season talked about this blockbuster.
She has,
and how Tucker helped show her how to do it. And like, I understand why it's a little controversial that they would pick it, but Angela did tell Haley the strategy, and Haley told Kamu the strategy, so they knew the strategy.
So that's good.
That's on them for not using it. I will say, when it comes to noms, I didn't really want Kamu to go yet.
Yeah.
Simply for the fact that he has played a really good game. Say what you will about his opinions and things he's done outside the house and how you feel about him as a person. Completely person aside, he played a really good game. He did an amazing job pivoting he consistently pivoted and put himself around good allies. He shot himself in the foot by gunning for D and pushing for the icons, but you can't call it a bad move because he had no way of knowing that Devins would have the ability to pull D off the block and then nominate him.
Yeah.
That's a crazy power that no one could have anticipated someone having.
But I do kind of like the downfall of Kamu. It's very satisfying because
oh, I agree.
Did he do anything to get him removed from the house? You know, it's up to interpretation. But don't want him to go far because he is kind of a disgusting person, low-key, and we need him out pre-jury.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really want to hear anything about Kamu ever again. Is that kind of crazy? My opinion.
I mean, I'm sure you won't. Although he was low-key pitching himself to Julie to get back on Big Brother. He wants to get back on Big Brother bad.
You know, she loves her religious
Sorry.
people. There's this thing,
gotta wait.
There's this other thing about how, like, D said something along the lines of Kamu is lying while putting his hand on the Bible. That really pissed Kamu off. I bet you Julie's upset about that as well. Bet you Julie's very mad. Anything of interest happened during the live eviction? I know we got this clip.
I vote to evacuate Kamu!
I bet you there's someone on Twitter who's like, she didn't say evict, and that's legally against the rules, so her vote didn't count.
Dude, the amount of times I've seen people try to explain why D should be removed from the house because of some bullshit.
Because they don't like her.
She ate a nerds cluster. She, I don't know, like, told. It's just stupid shit. Like, people are like trying so hard.
We got shout out from Good Mythical Morning, it looks like, by Rick Devins.
Yeah.
You Juju, Jack, Becca, Link, Red, Mythical.
So he's a shoo-in for some mythicality.
That's dude, that's a pull. Good Mythical Morning is like the reason we have this podcast.
Ooh. Red and Link on the Traders. That would be good. That would, because I like a duo. I do like people that know each other, because I do find it weird they always put like one, like they only put Bob on season 3. They only put Monet on season 4. Why isn't there like 2 people from each show? You know what I mean? There could be 20 survivors, but we can only have what? You know what I mean?
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so did anything else happen?
No,
like, do you know the
Aaron
vote count?
shout out from Melody.
No Aaron shout out from Melody. Did you see that Jason dressed up as the AI drag Kamu tonight to celebrate Kamu going home?
With
Frankie Grande.
Frankie Grande.
I will say it was very satisfying because justice for Jason. I don't think it's talked about enough. What was the vote count? Do you remember what the vote count was?
8-1.
Who was the one?
Lala. She was like actually complete. She was blindsided. She thought they were sending Thog home.
Oh, Lala.
Did you watch it? Did you watch Live Eviction?
I watched Live Eviction muted. I was at a trivia night and
so
I watched
it
muted.
When they did it, like when they do the eviction and they announced Kamu went home, everyone like knew it, and then they cut to Lala's face and she's just standing there like,
no way. Oh.
And Kamu like goes to hug her and Lala's like, she's like she really was blindsided again.
Oh, my sweetness.
She was devastated.
Aw.
Yeah, look at her face. Look at her face.
Oh no. Well, that's so sad. I really like Lala. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Lala.
All love. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Good game, dude. Good game, brother. Good game. Hey, Odie. I'll see you in AZ. Peace out, my brother. Love you, dude. Love you, dude.
Good luck out there, Kamu.
Hey,
We love
thank
you.
you. Appreciate you guys. All love.
I guess my takeaway is like, I'm looking at the cast and I'm looking at who's gone home so far.
Right.
And Ashley, Rome, Jason, Lyric, Kamu. That's 5 of our 6 evictions. I think all 5 of them were actually really good game players.
Who was the one who's not? Chuck?
Chuck.
I don't know if I would put Lyric as really good game player. And I don't know if I'd put Ashley as really good game player, but I do think that she needed more time.
Ashley was entertainment, but she could have been. Lyric, I think, was good. You know, you got shit on for what you said about her being like Parvati. I think that was crazy, but
listen, I was being facetious. I was being facetious. That's like me going around like the people on Twitter who are going around being like, Drew is Dr. Will? He's Dr. Will coded because he did the thing. Did you see the stuff about Drew?
You know what Drew is?
How they're calling Drew out because he was making out with the cameras and they called it sexual harassment, but what Dr. Will did was cute.
Drew is like you take Dr. Will, Dan Giesling, Morgan Pope, mix them together, take that player, and give them a lobotomy. That's what Drew is. Zero anything up here. He's got all the references down. He does all the cute little. He wears the outfits. He does the little reference outfits. He dresses up like Evil Dick, and he dresses up like Dan Giesling, and he's all like, but he sucks. He is a terrible player. He has no idea what he's doing. Wow. He has no game of his own. He genuinely is horrible at this game. He is so obnoxious to watch. Do you know how painful it is to watch this guy?
TikTok's not gonna like you.
Allies, Mallory and Melody, and then run his little rat ass right to D and Devons. You know what? Bear Rat and Drew going home. Double eviction next week, please. And you know what? I hope it's a D freaking Valadares HOH, and she sends their rat asses home.
TikTok's not gonna like you this week.
I don't care. I'm so sick of it. He's so boring. He does not know what he's doing at all. He is so stupid. The only person more stupid than Drew right now in the house is Barrett.
So that was our live eviction recap. I'm excited to see where this next week's gonna go. Lala looks like she's activated, and I'm ready.
Like if we get Lala, Taylor, Yash, Mallory, Melody wins, all the icons are going up, right? But if we get Drew, Barrett, Angela, D, Devons wins, it's a totally different thing. What happens if Thog wins? I have no idea what that HOH. Oh wait, sorry. I don't know why I said Yash. Yash can't win HOH.
Kind of rooting for a Thog. Kind of rooting for a Thog HOH. I kind of want the chaos.
That would be. So I kind of actually hate Thog now because if there's one thing, and I tweeted about this actually, I will never understand being a Big Brother player and stopping caring about staying in the house.
Yeah. Like the Sweet Kenny K.
The Sweet Kenny K thing. Yeah. Like Thog, there's two, and this season is great because there's both perspectives. There's the two most annoying things. What Chuck did and what Haley's doing. Mm-hmm. Haley is like, I'm being bullied. I don't even care if I go home. I don't care about this game anymore. Girl, pick yourself up. It's $750,000.
That's what I'm saying. You have I think Evil Dick said this. You have a 1 in 16 chance of $750,000.
And you're gonna be all, but you got upset. Why?
Did you see that shit about how she was like, if I don't win that time capsule tomorrow, it'd be crazy. Can't believe Melody won the time capsule. She's boring. I'm like, Thog, come on. Lock in Thog.
So annoying. And then the other side to that is what Chuck did. And he floated, did nothing, didn't care about the game, got nominated. And what did he do when he was nominated? Did he make any effort to campaign? No. I've never seen someone more indifferent to going home. I've never seen someone more indifferent to going home.
Last two evictions have been pretty satisfying. It's kind of what I wanted. The Chuck and Kamu eviction is good.
Needed Chuck. Chuck should have gone week 1. I think they need to stop freaking casting people just because they wore a cowboy hat. Because genuinely, I think since I started watching Big Brother and BB24,
mm-hmm.
which I was thinking about it today. I think this cast might be a little bit below 24 cast, but it's definitely above 25 and 26. That's how I'm kind of feeling.
24.
Thinking back on 24's cast, 24 was a good season.
24 is a good season.
24 was real good.
Cop Chef.
Since watching
Cop Chef Daniel Durston.
Cop Chef Daniel Durston.
Like, listen. We do not agree.
Michael
Hold on, whoa.
Cottage Core?
We don't like Cop Chef and Daniel Durston. But did they give good TV? Yes. Did they bully the shit out of Taylor? Yes. But Taylor winning is the most satisfying win in Big Brother history.
Indy, Jasmine Turner.
What about Crockpot Pussy? You forget about him. We forget about Terrence.
Dude, we have these kind souls. We have these kind unks and aunties coming into the house, like Latrice, Felicia, Will. I want the freaked out unks and aunties, okay? Bring back freaks like Terrence, who's always on some weird shit. Kyle? Do you remember Kyle and Alyssa?
Didn't like Kyle and Alyssa. What about
the all-white alliance?
What about
That was a crazy season.
Well, I do think
Joseph,
there was
Taylor.
like an era where we only casted young people, and then there was the era of we cast one old, and now we have like an Angela, we have a Latrice. It's fun to see the older people play, I'm not gonna lie, because people, you have to think about it. People like Lyric apply for Big Brother and Love Island at the same time, and then they play when they
I don't like this whole Big Brother.
When they get on Big Brother, they decide to play Love Island in the Big Brother house, and it's just not interesting.
I don't. They need to stop casting because, like we said, it started as a joke. But when I found out that Zach genuinely applied to Love Island first, like this needs to not. They need
Zach
to
Cornell?
stop casting Love Island people.
Zach
Yeah,
Cornell?
Zach Cornell.
He applied.
Flop
I didn't know
Cornell.
that. I didn't know that.
Yes, he applied to Love Island before Big Brother, and he didn't get on Love Island. That's why he applied to Big Brother. That's the other thing. I'm sick of these thirsty people. I'm really sick of these thirsty people. People go, and this, like, Chuck is a great example. Why do you think Chuck went on Big Brother? It doesn't seem like it was to play the game and win. It seems like it was to get a little bit of fame and notoriety so he can boost up his social media followers.
And
that's
so
what it really seems like.
And so he can go hang out with Matt from BB25 and Matt from BB26. You know that rabbit hole? The rabbit hole of like the Zach Cornell, the Matt, you hang out with them. That's when you know.
And Zay.
That's when you know you're like, who was
That's
it?
how
Was
you
it
know
Rome?
you're just thirsty.
I think like in Rome's first day out of the Big Brother house, he posted a picture, a screenshot of him FaceTime with Zach Cornell. I'm like, oh no, it's already starting. Also,
no, it's okay.
I don't know. Are you watching?
Lyric.
Are you watching the Roman Lyric stuff going on the internet about how she's like,
Yeah.
aloha guys. Anyways, so I can't wait for Jack to come home. Spend your day with me. Does she not?
I know they're so cute. They're so cute. No, she has a. She's a lawyer.
Assistant.
Hey, she's got more. She's got more of a real job than Ashley Hollis has.
Did you see the Ashley Hollis TikTok?
Holy thirsty. She is so.
And she only interviewed the other Ashley. Did she not? Is she not doing weekly interviews?
Yeah, she has like bad takes too, like genuinely bad takes, and she's always like, oh my god, like I feel like I've never even watched Big Brother before. Why do the worst people always win Big Brother?
Except Taylor.
Who since Taylor?
Jag. I don't know.
Jag was evicted.
Chelsea's not the worst player. She did have a good social game, but like I just don't love her. Right. 27. Ashley Hollis.
Chelsea's very, very opinionated about a lot of things online.
Well, she didn't get asked back to Big Brother Unlocked. They replaced her with Jerry O'Connell.
Who, Chelsea Bam?
Yeah, they replaced her with Jerry O'Connell.
Do you know this? She's like super like.
Do you follow Jerry O'Connell? Do you like Jerry O'Connell?
Yeah, I don't follow him.
He's pretty fun.
I'm familiar with his game. Yeah.
And then let me think. Before we got Xavier Panther, which he's pretty good.
Yeah, but it just sucks that it was him.
It should have been Tiffany.
Tiffany Mitchell.
Should have been Tiffany Mitchell. Tiffany Mitchell. And then we think, what's 22? Cody Cauliflower and Enzo was final 2, so that was rough.
You know what's crazy?
21 Jackson Vicky.
This is. Oof. Can I drop a crazy take?
Yeah.
At the time I understand why it made sense, but I think someone like Tiffany could have won without the cookout.
Yeah, probably. But the cookout was there's reasons.
Again, it makes sense why they did it, but given how good some of the people in the cookout were, I think it would have been better for their game if they hadn't done it. But
she should have thought a little bit more long term. I do think she should have thought long term because she trusted the cookout members very much and she exposed a lot of her gameplay to them. Where I think if she held back a little bit, she could have done some. Yeah, I do agree. But she's a shoo-in for an All-Stars. She's a shoo-in for an All-Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Her and Brittany. I'd watch her and Brittany Haynes again, low key. And Daniel Reyes. Speaking of that, Daniel Reyes got brought back for this episode, so that shows something. Yeah. Anyways, guys.
Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts? No, I kind of said everything today.
Said everything I need to say.
We will be back.
Everything I need to do.
We'll be back Tuesday for a Ranj rewatch, and I'm not sure if we're gonna have a Big Brother recap.
You're gonna be in the old PR, right?
See, so I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to talk.
When do you get back from that?
A time after that. I'm not gonna expose my flight patterns with these people I don't know. With these people I don't know. But we might have a Big Brother recap, probably not. But if we don't, just follow the Twitter.
Maybe you know what? Maybe we can find someone to tap in, you know?
Yeah, you.
Wait, hold on. When?
I'm pondering. Anyways, guys, have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Kyle.